Began as like just tree whittling projects, and then a larger tree branch I was working on, when I tapped all the branches, it resonated a different tone, and that was the tipping point from carvings into, I wonder if I could get it amplified. So that was the difficult part.
What kind of a processor are you running that through?
No process, just transducers in the wood.
Really? That's really neat. Get a patent on it.
It's just off-the-shelf technology.
Yeah.
You just have to, go on a difficult journey, right?
No kidding.
What's your name?
David.
Clavin?
David.
Oh, David. Cool.
Thank you very much.
This reminds me of some reeds I saw just stuck in some rocks near the ocean in Bali. I was there this summer.
What did you say?
Some reeds. Well, I guess some
beautiful.
hollowed.
Yeah.
They looked like they were so tall, and they were just conducting the wind and created this beautiful. Like I looked around and thought I was near a stereo, and then I realized it was just the wind moving through these reeds that had been
That's
poked.
a beautiful experience.
It was really awesome.
I found the gift of nature and wind and just going in between the reeds. That's fascinating.
And through the reeds, I guess someone made it like a woodwind instrument. They cut holes
Yep.
at different points or slots along the reeds, and it was just gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
This is-
You're sensitive to pick up on
This is what it reminds me of a little bit. Only you've incorporated technology.
that. Yeah, not too far, People have said, why don't you put some loops on it and all that. Thank you, friend. Have a nice evening, eh? Okay, goodbye. But I don't want to get too, I know I could go into another wonderful direction with some loops, so I don't, just have something running underneath. But then it becomes, then it's really truly then it's too digital, too technological. This way it just eventually fades off.
Right.
Right? But if I add a loop, then it's just not quite as organic as it could be, right? Although it could be absolutely crazy.
It could be.
I'd rather just try to do what I can and know that it will eventually fade off into nothing.
Lori.
Lori David, pleasure, Lori.
Nice to meet you. I call myself the Shameless Groupie. I like to go around and just.
It's beautiful, though. No, you capture art, right? It's all for the offering.
Are you here often?
No, this is my first time down in this. Excuse me, Lori, down in this area. I usually up at the Annex or Kensington.
Okay.
So it's always very anxious getting started in a new place because I don't like to invade people's sound space. Because it's so abstract, right? So it took me 3/4 of an hour to walk back and forth before I could finally sit down. It's always a struggle, right?
Really? And you decided on this spot?
Yeah, just because I feel like I'm enclosed, like cocooned, and it's an empty store, right? So I won't have to be too loud, and I can hide a little bit, right?
Well, again, thanks for sharing, David.
Thanks, Lori.
See ya.
Yeah, and enjoy those wonderful little offerings, right? The reeds and the water and stuff you don't expect.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. Well, you got a beautiful spirit about you, Lori.
Thanks.